but it's kind of not being enforced right now.
So you can drink in the street?
No, but like put it in a cup. So we just took the beers, and he recently realized that he can open the door to his roof without setting off the fire alarm. So we just kind of went up onto his roof and drank some beers.
What? That's awesome.
Yeah, and I woke up with a headache this morning. I don't know why.
Probably the altitude, I'd assume.
Absolutely.
Think of anything else? Yeah.
But they, the extra 70 feet in the air, we were made all the difference. All right, as we get rolling here, I'm actually just going to take a quick pee that we don't have to get up during.
Yep. Stream's live, by the way.
All right, sweet.
So all of our 20,000 viewers now know Dot's taking a piss.
All 20,000.
I mean, I can live stream this part too. My headphones are Bluetooth. So wait, go over the scoring rules again one more time.
Okay. Fuck's sake. So we're gonna go through each track on the calendar. We're gonna do one shot qualifying. Whoever obviously gets pole gets at least 1 point. They get 2 points if they beat the guy finishing second by half a second or more, or if the guy that finishes second invalidates the lap. If both of them invalidate the lap, we redo that track. Another tool that the drivers have at their disposal is they both each get one redo, in the sense that after, let's say at China, Puff expects to outqualify Dot, but he makes a mistake or something goes wrong. They get to redo that track. Like Puff gets the call that they're gonna redo China basically, and the time that they have set so far is invalidated, and they're gonna do it again because Puff thinks he can get the point there. So both drivers get one of that veto power basically throughout the calendar.
Alrighty, that sounds good. I'm ready to roll if you are.
Yeah, let's do it. Are we just gonna tack those ones on at the end afterwards? Like we'll just roll through the calendar and like add them to the end.
Yeah, I'm maintaining a spreadsheet. I'll keep track of all the points. I'll try to record points as well. I mean, record your times as well.
Cool.
Just
all right.
Alrighty, let's
go.
Let's roll.
One's nice and familiar, at least.
Yeah, I've done this one somewhat recently.
Are you nervous or what?
Nah, I'm just excited to see you shotgun the beer.
I've been preparing my little speech I want you to say all day, so...
Oh yeah, there's got to be a video. Oh yeah. So the most important thing, the loser has to record a video of them saying something that the winner asked them to say and shotgun a beer. That's what's at stake right now. So
that's what's at stake. Alrighty.
And obviously, basically a year's worth of bragging rights.
A year.
Here we go.
Don't invalidate.
There we go.
Don't invalidate turn one.
It's close. Ooh. Damn.
Hold your breath.
Puff's taken that one. He
How close was it?
I think it was ridiculously close because Puff took the lead only at the final corner.
I
Yeah, that was too tense.
on the S.
121, 141 versus 121, 353. So that's a very narrow 1 point for Puff.
I fucked up Sector 2. What turn is it? If 11, 12, then that means the other one is 9, 10. So then 7, 8, I guess it is. The chicane where you, like, right at the beginning of Sector 2, where you kind of demolish the curb.
Yep.
Yeah, I just totally fucked it. That's where I gave you all the time.
I blew the entry and exit, I guess, on the S. But yeah, that was about it. The rest of the lap felt nice, so
I kind of figured I'd caught you up there because I nailed it at 11. So I was like 11, 12. I put it through as just about as well as I could because I knew I had to kind of take the risk because I was going to lose the point anyway, and it felt perfect. But you can't technically until the race starts.
yeah, I was going to say, you gave me the option.
So round 1 goes to Puff.
Yeah, well, you got to take advantage of some of these early ones.
Yeah,
Bahrain, China, and whatnot, because then after that it starts swinging back in my direction.
Yeah, well, some of them are like pretty neutral. I feel like Australia is a pretty neutral one.
Yeah, for sure. That one I didn't, I wasn't sure. There were a handful of neutral ones like France. I really don't know.
Yeah, well, I mean, even like, I don't know, Mexico. Maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, there is that stretch, like Monaco, Canada, that I'm not too confident at.
But what's wrong, Sterling? You don't like being awkwardly stared at? That's not.
Let's go for round 2. Advantage Puff.
Yep.
I'm ready when you are.
Okay.
No!
Ooh, it's gone wrong.
I fucking hate this track. Did you invalidate?
Yeah, well, I spun first and then I invalidated on the last corner.
Ah, terrible, terrible.
Fuck. Do you have to call a redo right after the track, or can I wait a couple more and then decide?
I mean, I think you would
think
want to
gotta
redo
call
it. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we'll redo that one.
Blowing his chance early. That's interesting. That's brave. So I guess we're gonna have to invalidate the 21-4 and the disqualification, and we're just gonna have to redo Bahrain.
Okay. Is there any way you can like just add in the track and we just do it now, or does it have to be added to the end, or?
No, we can just do it again.
I just don't. I just don't really know what the.
I guess yeah. If we're going back to the main.
Yeah, if we're gonna redo, we'll just redo it now. So if you just retire, I'll just add it to the calendar.
Okay, cool.
Tried to crash into you, but you ghosted.
Or like, do you have to change all of them if you do
No.
it, if you add one?
No, I'm good. I can just
Cool.
add Bahrain.
Oh, beautiful.
Sweet. All right, let's do it again.
All right.
I still had the fastest second sector, even though I was already like 5 seconds behind at that point.
Yeah, I locked up into turn one, and I was like, you know what? I was like, at that point, I knew I wasn't going to win anyway. And with the bad lockup, I was like, if he puts together even a decent lap, he's going to get 2 points here. So I'm just going to keep it on the track. Just going to keep it on the track and hope for the best.
Did you forget your setup?
Yep.
It's not going to make a difference.
Yeah, I mean, that's on you. Oh, I forgot to mention this earlier, but if someone forgets the setup, we're not going to restart. That's the driver's responsibility.
It's not going to matter.
It'll matter.
It's not going to matter.
We'll see. I think I still was able actually to put it in after I readied up.
Yeah, I think you can now. I believe that was changed recently. Ooh, 11 people watching. Pressure's on, boys.
Jesus.
Ooh, and Puff takes it by 2/10, was it? Or was that
didn't
1
see his
second
time.
and or was that 1.2 seconds?
Probably 1.2 because I had a spin.
Oh yeah, that's embarrassing. That's second clear. So 127.695 for Puff.
Yeah, you had my spin in the first sector. You had 7/10 on me in sector 1.
So round 2
And
goes to Puff as well.
so you had me 7/10 in sector 1, then a half second in sector 2, and then I actually beat you in sector 3.
Yeah, I got real nervous about him validating on that last corner and definitely dropped time and yeah. And then I was like, oh man, is he gonna actually get me? And then no, luckily.
No, I don't.
So Bag of Bones suggests a new rule that if both set an identical time, first has to shot a beer. See, buddy, that's never happening.
Just one identical time? I'm sure we could pull that off.
I'm sure we could figure it out. I'm just saying, if we both invalidate, it's identical.
I mean, no, what I said was never happening wasn't the fact that you can't set an identical time, the fact that I'm going to shot a beer. Because I don't even have any beer at home.
And you're not going to go get some.
That's the only reason.
Shotgun a milk carton?
Oh yeah, score update is 3-0 to Puff because he gets 2 points for that. For obliterating Dot. By a second and some.
It'll come back around. I needed to redo that one.
Yeah, so just in case people didn't get why we redid Bahrain is because Puff and Dot, they both each get one redo throughout the calendar, and Puff called his right then. So he can't call a redo anymore for the rest of the calendar for the remaining 19 races, even if he screws up. But Dot has one.
Sterling. There's a burp. Oh, I don't even have a setup for this track.
The default isn't too bad.
No,
here.
it's not. I mean, I'm gonna jerry rig one together. I more or less know what I like anyway, so.
Yeah, it's not gonna. I doubt it's gonna hit.
Yeah, not here. Not here. Didn't you out-qualify me here on mediums while I was on softs?
He did. he did indeed. Yeah. Here we go.
This track sucks.
I don't know. It's got everything. I don't know why people don't like it.
When your wheel comes in, you might change your tune a little bit.
Bad OP. Ooh, that was definitely more than half a second.
Yeah, if I could see his time come up, that means like...
Yeah. That was 130, 131.6 for Puff.
8/10.
And yeah, 8/10. That's another 2 points. Puff in a commanding 5-0 lead.
These are all the good ones for me, though. Gotta get the points where I can.
132.429.
27.
Sorry, I just skipped right.
All good. All good. Yeah. So the difference here is you had about 2.5 tenths on me in each sector, versus like in Bahrain, it was the whole margin was functionally the sector 1. Or not the whole margin, like half the margin was in sector 1.
Yeah. I don't know. It's weird to just kind of rip track to track. Like, I feel like I'm not necessarily putting in great laps at any of them, but
I think that's the point.
yeah. But I walked up like 3 or 4 times in that lap.
Gotcha.
They won't let me quit. Disqualified. Reversing off the start line. Alright, well, it won't let me quit. Doth was disqualified too. Nice.
Yeah. Well, no, I got the same thing.
Oh, really?
Reversing off the start line.
I mean, I don't remember touching reverse at all, but...
Nor I, but...
Game doing game things.
I mean, it could be that I had the wheel turn 90 degrees left as soon as it said go.
The game gave you the win for that one, though, eh? Or, like, tied in points again? Like, we have 86 apiece.
No, but we've technically done... Wait a minute.
I was up after Bahrain.
Okay.
We tied the first round after Bahrain. Then I went up.
Gotcha.
And there, yeah, it gave you.
So I guess because I was behind you, I went more feet than you did before.
Yeah, I don't know what the...
I probably went like 12 feet further than you did.
Yeah, someone did suggest it would be better to do short quali and then each of you does one lap taking turns. But I feel like that would take too much time.
Yeah, I think that would take a little bit longer. I'm just gonna have to trust that the one title Baku.
Yeah, quick update, Puff 5.0 after the first 3 rounds.
But kind of expected at this point.
Yeah, it was Bahrain and China, so... And Australia was pretty close, so...
I'm ready when you are.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out... There we go. I'm going to assume it's the one that's
just use
more
a Monza
recent,
setup.
I guess.
Just use a Monza setup.
It's really not that far off, if we're being honest.
Here we go, round 4. Don't break any wings.
I got a feeling this one's close.
Oh,
Ooh, did I get
Yeah.
it?
It was close, but Puff got it. So that's 6-0 to Puff.
By
but
how much?
I think I don't know. But I think it was less than half a second. Yeah, it was 2 tenths.
Sector 1, I'm sure.
I think you got me Sector 2. Sector 3 is probably a wash, but...
Yeah, we were 8 1,000ths off in Sector 3. Yeah, Sector 1, I did not have a smooth Sector 1. I was hoping to steal this one, to be honest.
Puff takes a 6-0 lead.
Wow.
I like Baku.
Can Doth come back? Or is
I
Doth's
don't
qualifying
like Baku,
career
but
over?
like... but, no, I did, but I was able to put one down when we did in the league 2 weeks ago, so...
Yeah, but I was also on the mediums that race as well. It looks so funny on the stream, like I just turned right into you. Drives off into the victory, into the sunset. So what about next? Is it Monaco next?
Spain's
I think.
next.
Spain. Here we go again.
This is an interesting way to run through all the tracks.
Yeah.
I also don't feel like I've put any sort of, like, clean lap together. I doubt you do either.
Yeah, no, it's like... I don't know.
Like, we were in the 38s on that one. I think I took pole with the 37.4 last week.
Yeah, like my time trial time obliterates that. Not
Yeah,
the
one shot
37.4, but
one
like
shot is definitely a little harder to pull off because you don't get a warm-up lap or anything.
And half the time I'm like, oh fuck, don't invalidate.
Yeah.
I'm glad I checked. That's the wrong setup. Because we were talking about, I put in what I thought was my Spain setup, and I looked, and it was like 10, 11 wings, and I was like, what?
That seems right.
Yeah, it's probably good, right?
Oh wait, Spain? No, you want 1-1. Sorry.
No. That's Monaco. You want 1-1.
Oh, dude.
Ask Fuzz, remember?
Here we go, round 5.
I think so.
Puff in a 6-0 lead. Can Dot stage an epic comeback? I'm gonna let y'all focus.
That's whatever.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
I mean, if you're worried about the other guy trash talking you for an entire year, that's fine. That's okay if you're not worried about that. But you should be worrying about me trash talking you the entire year.
And I'm off.
This is gonna be a funny ending. Because
Yes.
Puff is...
Yes.
Puff is finishing about 5 seconds behind.
We can always redo, Doth.
I don't think Doth wants to blow his redo on this one. So Puff did a 24-4, which is horrible. Dot an invalid 18.7. So I was a good 6 seconds clear.
23.
It's a free 2 points for Puff. Takes an 8-0 lead.
That was nuts. I thought maybe you had an incident. I guess the game was glitching because it gave me a purple second sector, and I was like, oh, maybe Dot's fucked up. But no, it was just the game fucking up. Is it the final corner, or I guess like
No, turn 9.
turn 9?
That's why you got a purple in sector 2 because my sector 2 is invalidated.
Oh. Yeah, then I was like bouncing all over the road with my busted wing and shit.
Points update is Puff is in an 8-0 lead so far after 5 rounds.
I just gotta not get blown out, I guess, at this point.
Yeah.
Or disqualified. There's so many left though, like now is it Monaco?
Yeah.
This one's gonna be fun. I think from here on in it's gonna be fun.
I should just fucking invalidate. My only hope is that you crash.
Yeah. The fucking aliens in TCR that I race with. So I took pole when we raced here, with like not an awesome time, like a 1:10.1 or something, and I ran a 1:9.4 in TCR. I fucking qualified 9th.
Oh, wow.
It's like, come on.
I don't think I've ever even said a 1:10.4.
Somebody dropped a fucking 1:08.6. I'm like,
What the fuck?
oh yeah, some of the guys in there, you're like, fuck you.
Okay, I wasn't paying attention. Fuck. I also have 10 laps of fuel for some reason.
I feel like you shouldn't have given that away.
I didn't give anything
Oh.
away. I disqualified anyways. Damn it, this could have been mine.
Yeah, so that's 2 points for me.
Is it though?
Oh,
Because
no one.
neither
We
of you
have to
set a
redo
lap. Yeah, neither of you set a lap, so we're gonna have to rerun that.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna retire then.
Yeah.
Fucking shite drivers.
I wasn't paying attention, and then it started, and I drove right through the first.
Whose fault is that?
Oh, mine. I'm not saying it's anyone else's, but I was fiddling around, and then I realized I had 10 laps of fuel for some reason.
I did too.
Really needed to weigh the car down some.
Yeah. Well, right after you said it, I looked down and it's like 10.91 laps of fuel left. I was like, fuck me, man.
Yeah, why did I even save the setup like that?
Chad says, is Doth even racing? It doesn't look like it.
No.
Oh, missed him. Just missed him.
Disqualified. What's the what level is the damage on?
Full.
It's full.
Full? Okay. Because I was actually a little bit surprised I lost my wheel.
No, it's full damage.
When I hit it, I was like, "Are we on sim?" Because I was surprised because I lost it at what's it called? Massenet. I caught that like inside wall there, which everybody has caught at one point or another. At the top of the hill, that right turn.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to add freaking Monaco again.
Yeah.
Do we have to?
We kind of do, because you committed to it, so you can't be a pussy now.
That's why Fuzz is driving this bus and we aren't.
Yeah, I just leave it alone. I'll give Doth 1 point gladly if we don't have to do it again.
Also, I ran. I was doing when one of I had every other league I was in had Spa last week except ZOR, and I was able to pick up reserve seats in other leagues that were also doing Spa. So I had it 5 times last week, or 4 times.
Jesus.
Yeah, and one of the guys in one of the leagues put down a 42.387. To give you an idea, 20th on the esports grid was a 42.1.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he was 20th, so how good can he be?
Well, he's better than me.
I mean, I can say that I've never qualified 20th at Spa with a valid time. Ooh. That was a loud bang. Yeah, Dot's got it. He took it in the last sector. That was insanely close as well.
I hit the fucking wall.
Yeah,
I'm surprised
I
it was even close. I think I had you in the first sector.
You did. I kind of had some stage fright after the first time, losing the losing the car.
First points on the board for Doth. First point on the board for Doth.
I'll take that.
Yeah, but the following tracks are. I mean, the next track is Canada, so we'll see.
Well,
how that
I'm just
goes.
going to invalidate probably right away. So.
Yeah.
The risk is though is that everybody invalidates at Canada. Like it's not one where.
Yeah.
Like oh.
Yeah, please don't invalidate. I don't feel like running another track again.
Oh, just for you, man. Where are you running off to? Get back here.
Nicely done.
That looked nice.
I didn't need that wheel.
My car's still moving, so easy win.
Nah, if you get a 5-second penalty, that puts you behind me.
The Uno game is on sale. We should all download it. Zero Uno tournament. Yeah.
I think Risk was on sale for like $8.
Oh, that would be fun. Like a game like that where you can actually just form teams and screw everyone over.
Yeah.
I'd be the first one to get fucked off, but it would be fun.
Kristen and I play. We have it, but it's both very good and bad for our relationship. Yeah.
I've played with buddies. Typically, we always end up ganging up on one guy, and then they get really upset, and then we're all having a laugh because it's all sorts of fun for us. Yeah.
Yeah, no game has ended more friendships than Risk.
Yeah. And then the backstabbing, and yeah, no, risk is great.
Oh yeah, and then making treaties and then not honoring
Yeah,
them. Yep,
breaking
I'm
them the very next turn.
I'm familiar. I used to play it with a bunch of my law school buddies, and that was just brutal. Everybody'd kill each other. Like we kind of stopped playing it after a while because we all started hating each other. Ready when you are.
Score update is 8-1 to Doth. After Doth
Which
took
setup?
1 point in Monaco. But now we move on to Canada, where we expect Doth to take the points, but we'll see. You never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, we'll see. Don't count the chickens before they hatch.
Speaking of chickens, I'm going to miss chicken for a while.
Me too. That sounds good.
Ooh, no invalidations. That's good. That's well done, boys. But I think Dot's... Woo!
Tell me
Did
I
Dot
got
get
that.
I think Puff got that. Damn, right on the line.
Yeah! Hell
That was
yeah.
insane. That was a proper photo finish. Oh my
For
god.
Canada.
Less than half a tenth in that.
We'll redo this one.
Oh, fuck off. Look
Yeah.
at that. Damn.
Oh my god.
You had me in Sector 2. I don't know. It must have come down to Sector 3 because I think I had Sector 1.
Yeah, well, I fucked up Sector 1. Remember, I was like, fuck.
I was hoping you invalidated. But...
No. I just went flying through wide through 3-4.
So you sure you wanna redo now?
Yeah.
Can't wait for you to invalidate Radion.
He needs this one.
Yeah, no, I need this one.
Because that would have been, what, 9-1?
Yeah.
And Doth really needs it to be 8-3.
Yep. Because if Doth loses out, like, his strong tracks, like Monaco, Canada, stuff like that, then he doesn't really have a chance of coming back.
No, because then you swept me on the ones that you would expect to have swept me on.
Oh,
So now I
got
kind of
Japan
have
and
to
Singapore, too.
take care. Japan, I'm not too sure. That's not going to be a 2-pointer
Let's go.
for you. I mean, like Singapore. I mean, yeah, you're much faster than me there, but
Singapore Puff should just qualify on the mediums for the lulls. I'll still get 2 points.
no,
I mean,
that track is like 9 miles long. It's like 2.7 seconds. That being said, though, my softs might explode after a lap.
Good thing we're only doing 1 lap then. Yeah, that's got this. It's not a 2-pointer, but that's got it.
Fuck. I didn't see any of the sectors light up for me, so I was like, no, this is not looking good. But then as I was getting closer to the line, I was like, well, he hasn't crossed yet. Fuck.
So yeah, 8-2 to Puff, I mean.
We were even through Sector 1. Sector 2,
so nervous.
I took a 10th on you. And then Sector 3, I took a 10th on you.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, I get nervous through 3-4.
Yeah. What do we have next? France?
Mm-hmm.
Also, I know why I get the reversing on the start grid, because after we smash into each other and I pause it, it tries to reverse to get me out of the incident.
You missed him there, buddy.
Yeah, I did. He dangled me.
Well, I guess you can't reverse into the pit lane.
Yeah, I tried. Good to know.
Asking the real questions. Or answering the real questions.
We'll break the game before the afternoon's done.
Absolutely. So we are a third of the way through the calendar, and Puff has what, 8-2 lead? Is that right?
8-2 lead, yep.
Yeah. This is 1/3 of the calendar because this is race 7.
Mm-hmm.
So
we have France.
Germany, no, Austria, Britain, Germany, Hungary. Fucking hell. Alright.
There are going to be so many invalidations here on Monday.
Yeah.
Like every turn you can invalidate.
Turn 1 I find to be, or I guess the exit of turn 2 is kind of what gets me. Extending wide out there, they fucking nab you every time.
Yeah. Right, that's one of the strictest track limits, that one.
Yeah.
They also get you on that like next chicane too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bollard. Not gonna say what I see.
I think I've got you this one for sure.
So I'm just going to guess here what happened. You invalidated and then cut Mistral.
Yeah, I've been cutting them all. I tried to catch up to you there, but fuck me.
Every time I switch to Puff, he's just somewhere off the track facing the wrong direction. So that's going to be a 2-pointer to Doth. The comeback is on. 130.785.
130.785, yeah.
I wanted to see Puff's time, but he didn't put one in, I guess. That's fine.
No, I lost my wheel. I was cutting the corners and I couldn't slow down and hit the wall.
So it's 8-4 to Puff now. The gap's coming down.
That's the ebbs and flows of the season. It's just like in the championship. Everyone thinks they got a chance, and then I inevitably run away with that.
Yeah, we're all going to lose to JFD next year. He's finding one lap pace. To go with his race
Excuse
pace.
me, you can speak for yourself.
I am. We're all going to lose to JFD. I tried to have you rear end.
Little do you guys know, I'm missing all these races because I'm at an esports training camp. I'm gonna come back next season 3 seconds faster.
I would love to see that, to be honest. Just absolutely obliterates everyone. We're like, what the fuck
Yeah.
is going on?
Now I'll only be 3 seconds off the pace.
We're like, no, like, fuck this. Like, Fuzz has definitely given somebody his account details. And then he spins on the formation lap, and we're like, oh, never mind.
Okay, 8-4 to Puff after 8 rounds after France. Now we're on to round 9 at Austria. So Puff hasn't scored in the last 3 races. Monaco, Canada, and France. That is because Doth did ask for a redo at Canada. I think from here on out, it's pretty much equal except at Singapore and Japan. Oh, and Spa.
Yeah, Spa's not going to be that close, I don't think.
Kind of tempted to jump in and for one of these rounds.
Isn't it on board with Fuzz?
Ooh, Puff's got it. It's close, but Puff's got it.
I expected Puff to take this one, Sector 2 especially. But I actually had a pretty, like a fast Sector 3. So I was like,
Yeah, I don't know. Normally, I really fucking throw it through that penultimate turn, and I was like, I'm not, not risking going out wide.
Okay, so update after 10 rounds, 9 rounds is Puff is in a 9-4 lead after beating Doth at Austria.
is England or Germany next?
England.
And then
Because Germany is going to be like, oh boy.
Yeah,
Please do not invalidate turn 1. Wow,
Hey, he hit me.
that's dirty.
He hit me.
5 penalty points for Dot.
So, what beer are you gonna shotgun, Doff?
I don't know.
Please can it be Corona?
Corona, they only come in bottles, don't they?
I don't know.
I've seen cans. I mean,
Yeah,
I wouldn't
anything.
know, but I've seen cans.
So
On to Britain.
I'll stop by the grocery store and see if they've got any. if in case.
Corona is available in New York. On to Silverstone at Britain. I've got a really good British accent.
Yeah.
yeah.
I wish there was a way I could share this spreadsheet on the stream. I mean, I guess if I use Streamlabs or something, but I'm a pleb that streams from my PS4.
I was making sure the right setup. So many of my setups have like 3 or 4 different variations, and they're not named in like a helpful way.
My setups are usually named after the people that I've stolen them from. So it's usually Britain Jack, Britain Larkin, Britain Adri, Germany Barton.
Mine are as well, but I don't know which ones are like faster. Like I remember, like I'll try out a few.
Yeah, I just tend to remember which one, whose setup I actually use. That way. Ooh, interesting stuff happening.
Not to be confused with mine, which are just like Veloce James.
Ah, yes. The Veloce James setup.
Whoa! Fuck.
Yeah, the score so far is 9 for the Puff while we come around the final sector in Britain. And unless something drastic happens, there's going to be a change to that score. Yeah, Puff invalidated early in Sector 2. So, Dot's got 2 points back, and the score is going to be now 9-6. The gap's coming down more and more.
I completely blew Cops, Maggots, Beckett's, which is like, if we were both on track, that's where I have to beat you.
Where was my... I didn't even see my time. I fucking blew it cutting in early on, whatever, Brooklyn's or whatever the fuck they call it. So dumb.
Like at the end of the DRS straight?
Yeah, I turned in early and fucking cut there. Which, like, I never really do, but...
So, Puff, did you do the rest of the lap as you would normally do it, like without invalidating?
Yeah, I've crossed the line.
Because I checked your time and you would have beaten Doth by 3/10 if you hadn't invalidated. Or maybe like a 10th or 2/10 if you hadn't invalidated.
Yeah, depending on how much the corner gave me.
Yeah. So basically you would have beaten Doth if you...
Yeah, I completely blew Cops, Maggots, Beckett's. Like, whereas that's where I gain all my time usually. Because I chickened out of Cops because usually in quali I'll take that whole section up until Chapel Flat.
Yeah.
And in the race actually I saw TRL pull this trick for the left, Cops, Maggots, Beckett's, Chapel, so the left. yeah, in a race, you actually don't need to brake there. If you just let go of the gas as you give it a little flick, the back will just come around and you don't need to brake. And I was like, oh shit.
So yeah, 9-6 to Puff after Britain, after 10 rounds, halfway through the calendar. So that's interesting. Because we still have Belgium, Singapore, Japan, all left to go. Those are the swinging tracks. So, and they've both used up their redos. So if they invalidate or mess up, now it's on them. There's no coming back from it.
There we go.
Don't you dare invalidate turn 1. Good job.
Didn't invalidate.
This is close. Ooh.
Did I get it?
I think Doth got it by 2 turns.
I think I did. Yeah.
It was all turn 1.
Yeah. 11-6-08 for Doth and 11-8-7-4 for Puff. So Doth gets another point, bringing the gap down to 2 points. It's 7-9 after 11 rounds. For the ultimate 0R qualifier of the season, supremacy.
Yeah, so I took 2/10 on you in sector 1, and then I didn't add up like the 2 other sectors, but I would say it was within a half a tenth for the rest of the thing, because you took me by like a tenth in sector 2, but then I took you by a half a tenth in sector 3.
Yeah. I don't even know. I went in so cautiously and still somehow like fucking drifted through turn 1.
They informed me that I had terminal damage.
Oh.
Well, guess I win. I can't continue on. Unless I can repair your car in like 30 seconds.
I like Puff's helmet design on this.
Thanks.
I struggle to find a helmet that matches my car, like that goes well with my car, because I use in some leagues the Ferrari and some leagues the McLaren. So I can't find one design that goes with both, which is annoying.
I always found it's just difficult to actually try and get like the matte sort of colors. So obviously the Red Bull has like the matte blue, and the Ferrari has like that matte red.
Yep.
I find it's like hard to replicate those on the helmets because they're all like
Do you want to
glossy.
grab the chair?
Yeah, it's glossy helmets. Anyway, quick
this one, I'm gonna
update.
grab the
11 rounds. The points are 9 points to Puff, 7 points to Doth. Very, very small gap that has been evaporated in the last 5 tracks. So on to Hungary next.
Oops.
Fuck's sake.
Ah. It's got to be a point to Puff.
I'm validated.
Invalidated. So that evens it up. It's 2 points to Doth, and that's 9-9 after 12 rounds. Mad. Where'd you invalidate?
That stupid little chicane, like coming up the hill, like the fast right.
Oh yeah, yeah, I got it.
Yep.
Got it. You would have beaten Doth again if you hadn't invalidated or gained too much.
I think
Yeah,
I even
but-
lost time by doing it, but whatever.
I lost time to keep it on the track at the end of Sector 2, that high-speed right, like at the end. I usually, during qualifying, I kind of just drill it, usually where I don't hit the brakes. I just put the back of the car onto the curb and spin it. And I fucking chickened out. And if anything, that made it worse.
Well, I chickened out in turn 4. And yeah, I keep finding it's making it worse. Like, the car's unsteady, because there's not enough speed, so it's like wobbling.
Yep.
And then I invalidated anyway, so.
I actually lost the
9-9.
rear tire from that.
There you go. All tied up,
9-9.
we're literally halfway through, right?
We're 13 tracks in. Spa is the 14th track. So it's like Spa's the end of the second.
Oh, Spa's next.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, but this is one you can invalidate in a couple different places.
9-9 for whoever gets that reference.
9-9?
Annoying.
9-9.
Spa next. It would be hilarious if Puff takes 2 points here.
Oh, I'd be so angry.
Because then the score would be 9-11. I mean, 11-9.
Sweet.
I have to say it's pretty close so far.
Yeah. I've been a huge puss. You may take me here.
No. I think that was half a second in that.
Yeah, I was not good at any part of the track.
Yeah, just over half a second. 144 dead.
Beautiful. I ran when we did when I did the one-shot quali for the 24-hour, I ran a 44 dead with the stock. I just was like so fucking nervous going through sector 2 here. Like I inched through Puhan. I usually absolutely fly through there and let the rear hang out, and I just didn't.
So easy to invalidate there.
Yeah.
Oh, my wheel! What the hell? He hit me!
Nah, man, you hit me. You're behind me.
On to Italy. The score's 11-9 to Dot after Spa, as expected. Yeah, Dot's taken 7 points in the last 4 races. That's also thanks to 2 invalidations from Puff.
Yep.
So Puff's invalidated 3 times and given away 6 points. And Dot's invalidated
I've given
once.
away a handful. I've given away a handful, though.
Yeah.
I gave away Spain. I also gave away Monaco.
I mean, you won at Monaco, though.
You won Monaco.
Yeah, but you had you invalidated in turn 1. All I had to do was finish the damn lap.
Oh yeah, you would have gotten 2 points.
You
True.
broke your wheel off. All I had to do was not invalidate. Yeah, Monza sucks too. Fuck. Alright, well.
Yeah. I'm upset too, like doing this because like I'm so on edge about like invalidating that. Like the times I'm putting up are
they're not good.
They're not
on
good.
Either side. Yeah.
Yeah, JFD pointed out Dot's on an 11-1 run in the last 8 races.
Yeah. Well.
This one's also crazy close.
Ah.
Puff's got it.
Woohoo!
I locked up. I got too wide into the entrance of the Scari and started braking when I touched the grass when I started braking. I almost lost the car completely.
Ooh. At least it was under half
Yeah.
a second still.
What do we have next? Is it
Singapore. Yeah.
Yep.
I guess just don't
11-10 to Dot. Holding
Yep.
on to the little thin lead.
Ah, fuck you.
Drive through. Disqualified. Bullshit.
Yeah, bro. Stop reversing off the start line.
I went forward right into you. Aggressive defending off the line.
So yeah. 11-10 after 14 rounds. So the final
I should have
third of the
taken that
calendar.
one.
Yeah, you should've.
My sector 1 was legitimately quick. Like that was like I nailed turn 1, so I was like, okay, this is I turned in, like I got in early and I was out good, and I was like, I'm definitely purple through sector 1. But I kind of tiptoed through the next chicane, which unfortunately I shouldn't have, because that's like my best turn. And I kind of just knew I started giving it away at that point.
Here we go. It's gonna be a massacre. Maybe. Ooh. Go on, Buff, and validate.
So shit. So shit.
I saw
Oh,
it.
shit.
I saw it, and I immediately switched it off. Buff took damage out of the tunnel.
God damn it.
That's
I couldn't
mad.
take the last turn flat.
You lost it at the last turn. That's how
Yep.
close it was. I mean,
Yeah,
you
I mean,
had
you
him
took-
by at least like half a second going into the third sector, because Dorth messed up the left-handed hairpin in sector 2. Damn.
I think
That was so
I
bad.
actually, because I actually beat you through sector 1.
Yeah, you did.
Well, I was so
Yeah.
like tentative because I cut the 1-2 pretty often when I do time trial.
Yeah.
And then nothing about that lap was good. Fuck.
Whew. That was unexpected.
That was a surprise swing.
Oh, it should have been easy.
12-10 to Doth after Singapore, surprisingly. So, what, 6 races to go, and just 2 points in it. So it's still anyone's game.
So like I'm good at this track, but I am nervous for this track is corner cut central.
Yeah, I'll probably invalidate.
Yeah, don't you dare invalidate. I don't want to rerun it. Wow, Puff Bottle. The chat is in shock.
Yeah, that one should have been.
That was
better.
easily a 3-point swing in just that one corner. Because Puff was pretty clear of Doth going into it.
I can't find a setup.
Maybe Doth was sandbagging. I can assure you Doth is not sandbagging.
No.
This is Doth at its peak performance.
The times are ugly, but right now they're what I have.
Damn. That was very, very, very close. You guys were still swapping places. Yeah, it was Puff,
Yeah.
but you were still swapping places in the third sector. That's how close it was.
I became a bit of a puss in the second sector.
I actually felt it was a good lap in the second sector, and then in the third, I was like, I thought I gave it back to you. I blew that that heavy braking zone at the end of, I guess, the start of sector 3, and then the rest of my third sector was just like very choppy.
So Puff takes that 1-0. So the gap is I mean it's 11-12 now. 12-11 to Doth. So still ridiculously close. I swear if you guys end up on a tie, I'm gonna be mad.
What's the tiebreak, right?
I have no idea. I have no idea. I guess total time could be one if there's a tiebreaker, but there's one lap time which hasn't been registered. So I guess fewer invalidations.
Well, that's not going to help. I got to win then.
I guess, yeah. Guess you just better win.
Because if Dot catches up to me in invalidations, I'll likely win anyways, but...
I don't know, maybe we'll pick like a neutral track for one runoff? Like,
What would be neutral? Britain?
no, I don't know. I'm not sure.
I'd say fan vote, but they'll all fucking choose like Monaco. Monaco, heavy wet.
1-1 wing. Simulation damage.
Yeah, we could do something like that for tiebreaker, but
I have to run it on the controller. You have to run it on the controller upside down.
Fuck, I don't know what setup is the right one. I'm just gonna pick one.
quick update for the chat before Japan. I mean, going into Japan, it's a DOT 12, buff 11. And Japan is buff strong track, so I expect to come back. It was close. Think Buff got it by less than half a second. So that's going to be 1 point, which evens it up for the day. Damn, that was close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
28-3-7.
I was pretty fucking tentative and threw spoon, and then I butchered the final chicane pretty poorly. But sector 1 felt pretty nice.
Yeah, you beat me through sector 1, and my sector 1 wasn't it wasn't perfect, but like it wasn't a bad sector 1. You know, I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking as I was coming out of Dunlop, I was like, I'm in the game still with this.
Yeah. I'm just glad I didn't fucking invalidate through the Degners.
We really need to start thinking of a tiebreaker now, because it's 12-12 with 4 rounds to go. So there's every chance it ties up again. Bones had a suggestion which I'm very, very, very against, so I'm just not gonna say it out loud.
Oh, I saw it in the chat there. I'm fine with that.
What is it? I don't have it open. What is it?
If it's a tie, we put some grease on Fuzz, and the first person to catch him wins.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that's going to be a win for Duff, because even though you're probably closer to Kansas City than I am, we're not allowed to cross the border right now.
Yeah, there's no way of getting into.
So that's going to be a win for Duff.
Yeah, that's the hold up. That's the only thing.
Oh, were you worried about something different?
Yeah,
I have no idea what to do for a tiebreaker.
Just make sure there's no tiebreaker. Just make sure one of you beats the other. How about that? How about just for the pure entertainment of the league? If there's a tiebreaker, you admit that all the trash talk so far has been unwarranted, and the fact that so either Doth admits that Puff is better at race pace than him, or Puff admits that he's fluked to a few wins.
Do we both shotgun a beer at that
Yeah,
point?
so you both shotgun a beer.
I'm okay with that.
All right.
Because none of you could prove yourself right, so you both kind of lose, to be fair.
If it's a tie.
If it's a tie.
I think it's unlikely, but we'll see.
Yeah, so Doth on video admits that Puff has better race pace, and Puff admits that he's fluked to a few wins.
I feel like mine's more damaging to admit than Doth's.
Well, no, the whole thing is that I've gotten unlucky this year, but I'm faster than you. So it's kind of the same sort of thing, like I'm admitting that you have some pace that I don't.
Yeah, I mean, Doth is the one that started the beef, technically, so he's conceding the fact that he was wrong.
Jesus Christ, I don't think that after first turn could have gone any worse.
I mean, it's Mexico.
You could have seen mine.
It's Mexico, there's still the S's to go, so keep your head down, keep pushing.
Thanks, Buzz.
Hashtag worst, Jeff.
Good job, you're in the top 10. This one's close, boys. Damn. Oh my god. Puff got it last corner. Literally got it at the final corner.
If it's close going into sector 3, it's Puffs because there's no traction on the wheel in
Pad OP.
I can already hear the excuses. The pad.
I haven't said a word. I haven't said a word.
I'm honestly surprised. My first sector was
So was mine.
abysmal. Yeah, I guess it must have been similar because I don't know what I was thinking, but
Yeah,
that
I
was
ran.
probably-
So I did I had a half hour to kill yesterday, so I just sat down and I ran like 4 or 5 lappers online.
Mhm.
And I took pole on one of them with a 14.7, and we just ran 15.9s. So, like, there's time to be had.
Yeah, it's the damn invalidation. It's just like looming over every turn where you're like,
Yeah.
well, 2 points is a lot to fucking give away. Doc, you hit me one more time, I swear. Yeah. Heard this song how many fucking times now?
And yet we still, every time it comes out.
Yeah.
So good.
What's next?
USA,
Brazil.
Oh, USA, true.
and Abu Dhabi. 3 races to go, 1 point in it. Puff 13, Doth 12. This is mad. No one's gotten a clean sweep in the last 5 races. Since Italy. Italy, Singapore, Russia, Japan, Mexico have been 1 point.
Where are we gonna get to do this next week? Are you gonna battle RC or what?
I mean, I wouldn't want to put him through that embarrassment. So,
Fuzz, it's harder than it seems, especially with the invalidation looming over your head being 2 fucking points.
true, but I
Yeah.
could just like drive the whole track in 3rd gear and still beat him. I mean, I'd like to see RC try, but I'll be down to do that next weekend.
I'm, for one, very interested in that battle.
I am too.
Better.
Here we go, USA. Final 3 races to go. 1 point in it. To be honest, now with the stipulation, I feel like I'd be happier with a tie at the end.
I gave it to him in the last fucking corner. Oh my god.
That one felt close.
It was.
If I win this next one, I win.
That was insanely close.
Yeah.
And 32 dead is not even a bad lap.
That felt pretty good. I was so... Holy shit, that was close.
Yeah.
Wow. We were very close. What was the tie? What was the stipulation if we set an exact time? Fudge was going to shotgun a beer?
Pretty sure.
No.
Yeah, so I like had a half spin out of turn 1. So I was able, so you got me in 2/10 there, but I actually probably put together the best like sector 2 I've ever done. Like period. So
yeah, I was so nervous coming up the left right or the right left hill, and then super nervous for the penultimate, like the downhill left. Because those ones always kill me. But
yeah,
damn,
I
that
just
was
didn't.
fucking close.
I didn't quite have the traction in the last turn, and I had a little wobble, and I have to think that the wobble cost me more than 0.06 seconds.
Coxie in the chat is mad.
Of course he is.
Fuck the tie, Puff needs to lose. Come on, Doth. What a comeback by Doth. Hashtag fuck Puff.
Everyone's rooting for you, Doth. You're letting your fans down. You're letting the villain win. I'm up by 2 or 1?
By 2. It's 14-12 after this one. So Brazil and Abu Dhabi to go. If Puff wins this by any margin, it's over. If Doth wins this, then it's going to be 1 point going into the final one.
Unless I invalidate. Which, I mean, turns 1 and 2, you never really know.
Yeah, if you invalidate, then it's literally end. Then there probably won't be a tie and it's anyone's going into the last race.
Yeah. There can't be.
Yeah.
Unless we just keep perpetually invalidating until the end of time in Abu Dhabi.
Oh, good. I don't even have a setup for Brazil. Excellent. Alrighty. Gonna make one up.
Make it fast.
Oh yeah, match point for Puff.
I'll go get my beer ready.
Yeah,
I fucking hate this track.
it's over.
Did you validate?
No, I just I caught the grass breaking into turn 1. So my only hope, you might have taken me by a half here, even though it's a short track.
He did.
Yeah.
Seven turns.
On the braking, I caught the like you know how like there's like the little strip of AstroTurf and then it becomes grass.
Yeah.
And I just like the front right caught that as I was turning in, and that wheel locked and it like threw the car right as I was turning left.
I was surprised I had you in Sector 1, so I had assumed something had happened, because my turns 1 and 2 were pretty ass.
One more, we're finished out anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
Just for fun, just for the fans' sake, I'm gonna do a lap at Abu Dhabi as well. Be 5 seconds slower, because why not?
Alright. Get in here, Fuzz.
There you go. Well, yes, you gotta go through this race first.
Come on. Clean getaway.
Haha!
Damn it.
How'd you get the W for that?
Somehow everything stayed detached. I have no idea.
We have the commentator coming in for one.
Hopefully my wheel calibrates quickly enough, so I'm not braking 100% brake pressure going into turn 1. Doth lost, but Puff's still a dick.
Who said that?
Coxie.
Hey, Coxie, fuck you, bud. Just kidding. All good fun. Well, that was a fucking stressful battle. It was not the picturesque. Nice
and with
maps, good times. It was haggard, and
with the exception of the only track where either of us put up like a respectable time was USA.
Yeah, I think so. That was the only one that felt like good. I think Japan wasn't too
Can
bad.
you guys unready and ready up again?
Sure.
Huh, the lobby's glitched. It's not starting the session.
Damn it, Fuzz.
I'll quickly make a new one.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, no, because like, as I said, the 44-0 I ran at Spa, I ran a 44-0 with the default setup.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you should have. Did you still get me by? You still got
I still
me
got you by
2
half, but you know, but no, I mean missed opportunities on both sides.
Yeah, for sure. I fucking hit the goddamn wall at Singapore. Our redos came in handy though.
Yep.
I think. Did you end up taking me by 2 at Canada, or just the 1?
No, I didn't. You improved by a half second. I improved by 8/10 of a second.
8/10 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's what I mean though, like the. And then yeah, immediately once I got back into Canada, same with Bahrain, it was like, okay, I know where to brake again.
I gave away Mexico.
Yeah.
That should have been mine. That should have been mine. That should have been mine. Like.
Well, that was one I thought.
Yeah.
I'm not even good at Mexico particularly, and yeah, my lap wasn't good, so I thought you would have had me.
Yeah, no, I just.
Don't pick a car.
Oh, sorry. To steal one from Chicken, my lap was Poopy Butthole.
Poopy Butthole. Ooh, next up, Adri versus Gilzo. That one would be interesting to watch.
I'm trying to think of like other good matchups that we could have. Who's like evenly matched?
I don't know, bigger and someone.
Axton versus T Money. That'd be like
yeah.
a rivalry one. Former teammates.
Where's my Abu Dhabi setup? There it is. It's a shit setup.
I hate
Yeah,
this track too.
yeah. Whatever poll was, if either of us are within a second, if any of us are within a second of what poll was, I'm going to be very impressed. It's not going to be me.
It's not going to be me. I was 7/10 off of whatever poll was in our league, so. Unless I've gotten like drastically better at Abu Dhabi after not running it at all.
Stranger things have happened.
Ooh, big lock up. This gonna be Fuzz, I bet.
That would be very, very funny.
After that ugly ass turn, it's not going to be me.
Unless I have like a killer third sector, like this last one.
Ooh, big lockup. It's not gonna be me.
Fuck, I just invalidated. God damn it. It doesn't matter, which is why I said it, but like...
Yeah, that was a slow ass lap.
Yeah.
T-Money is saying, bet I would destroy Axton. Bone says, T-Money, you would slap Axton around.
Axton loves the trash talk too. Maybe we could get that going.
Well, this was fun. Puff, message me what you want to do. I have a league race at 3 on PC, so I'm gonna shotgun a beer right before that race. That should make that one go well.
Okay. I'll write a little message or something. I'll send it to you.
All right, very good. Yeah, I have to
Too
move my
crazy.
PC into the room anyway, so I need a minute to do that. But I'm ready to roll.
All right.
I'm gonna.
Well, yeah, that was fun. Thanks for
That was fun.
streaming Fuzz.
No,
Yeah, Fuzz. Thank you. That was.
It was not nearly as picturesque as I think either of us had imagined, but no, it was good fun.
No,
I mean, it
hoping that we'd
went
both
down to
put
the
up-
wire, which is good.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I was hoping that, it would be us trading off some hot freaking laps, and it just ended up us trading off laps where, oh shit, I hope I don't invalidate.
Yeah. Oh man, that was garbage. But hopefully the other lap was just a little bit more garbage.
Exactly. We kind of went to the lowest common denominator.
Yeah.
So I think we have to kind of figure out a way to kind of control for that for the next one. That way we put in some
More
better laps.
competitive times. Maybe we
Yeah.
just scrap it. Maybe it's just one off, even with the invalidations.
y'all just want to finish this 3-lapper?
No, I have to set up my computer for the other one. So you guys can do it. I will. I'm driving standing next to my wheel. I can't reach both pedals. No, I can't get that close.
Wow!
He hit me.
Dirty Fuzz.
Dirty Puff?
Dirty Fuzz.
Shove me into a wall?
Now he's cutting corners trying to catch me. You bastard.
Engine off.
Alright, Doff. I'll send you a little message. See you guys.
Yep. Yep, catch you later. Yeah, and if we could get it done before 3 o'clock, that way I can get right into my race with a nice buzz.
Yeah, it's not
Maybe
gonna
I'll.
be anything crazy. It's gonna be like one sentence, like Puff's the greatest of all time.
Or some shit like that.
I'm honored to race next to him. I hope to.
Do you ever watch
Puff
have you ever watched
disconnected.
Scrubs? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've seen Scrubs.
Yeah, so season 9, though most people don't like to admit that it exists because
I haven't
it's-
seen it. I actually
well-
haven't seen season 9.
Well, I mean, that's a whole story for a different day. But season 9, one of the things is because Dr. Cox is the chief of medicine and Turk is the chief of surgery. They fuck around a bunch, and so they have these little man bets going on, and they basically make them embarrass themselves in front of patients, saying things like, "Dr. Cox lost 1-1." So then Turk had to go and bring the staff. So then Dr. Cox brought the staff together, and Turk has to go. Attention, everybody! I have a message. Dr. Coxie's hella foxy. And Tootie, Turk is a cutie, and like stuff like that. Just troll shit, kind of like this.
Nice. Coxie is still by your side. That's nice to see.
Yeah,
But-
thank you, Coxie. Thank you, but I lost this one. There's no. We agreed on the rules. We played by the rules, and I lost. So I'm gonna. I feel bad for my girlfriend more than anybody else because she's gonna hear me complain about it all day.
Nice.
In other
That-
news, she's opening a bottle of wine. Not sure that they're related.
Nice. Thank you, boys, for doing this. Thank you for joining
No,
us.
thank you. This was
Everyone.
this was fun. This was fun.
Yeah, hopefully we'll do one more next week if RC doesn't pussy out.
Ooh, the RC Fuzz battle.
Oh yeah.
I like
I'm
it.
sure the fans are gonna hold their breath for that one.
Yep.
See who can
All right,
crawl
man,
to the
I'll-
line first.
I'll catch you later.
Yeah. See you, boys. Bye bye.